Namaste, everyone. I figured this would be an easier way to reach you than you having to read all of my words. However, this is just going to be a little soundbite for you versus what I did write below. So you can still check out what I wrote below. But I wanted to just check in on you and see if what's happening with me is what's happening with you. It's very typical at this time during our program that my face starts to break out and that my hair doesn't cooperate. And so I wonder if that's happening with you. And I just want to reassure you to let you know that this is normal. This is natural. These are the toxins leaving your body, spiritual, emotional, and physical. And so don't be too dismayed, okay? I found myself looking in the mirror this morning and I was like, ugh, I felt so self-conscious and I felt ugly. And then I saw myself kind of spiraling down into that rabbit hole. But due to my awareness and these tools that I'm teaching you, I was able to lift myself back up pretty quickly. So some of these tools that I'm teaching you, it's just to sustain a healthier body image and to keep the chin up and keep a healthy and happy self-esteem. So the number one here on the list, it's just a five-point list here. And the first one is to learn to love to exercise. I know some of you just dread it and think about going to the gym and feel really insecure about joining classes and choose to maybe work out at home instead. But I really want to encourage you not only to learn to love exercise, but to learn to love to go to classes. When we get out of our house, it really stimulates the brain, and getting into community really helps build happiness. And so get involved in the classes, learn to love exercise. I took a core cardio circuit class today, and I'm telling you, after a week of sitting in meditation and starting the program, and now my body is like it's so amazing. It was just dripping with sweat today, and it felt so good. I kept laughing because I was like, oh my gosh, I usually don't sweat this much. But because of what we're going through in our program and shifting our diet so much from habit eating to mindful eating, there's a lot that needs to come out. And so enjoy the exercise. Enjoy what your body can do. Your body's so powerful. There's muscle memory, and your heart just pumps and blood flows, and then you're forced to hydrate. So I don't know if you're drinking enough water, but when you work out, man, you drink a lot of water, and so it's all good. It's a win-win situation. Get involved in classes. The classes all at Endorphin are so inclusive. Every instructor is really informative and very welcoming, and they will all help you with form and setting up any kind of equipment. Nick is in our program, and he is one of the best instructors out there, hands down. And so I really want to encourage you to jump into one of his classes, okay, or any of the other classes. We welcome you at Endorphin, okay? The second thing on the list to raise your self-esteem and to have a healthier body image is to lovingly prepare your food. So I know that time is of the essence, and I know that we're rushing these days, but when you take time for yourself to make a meal, you're signaling to your brain that you're worth it. You're worth this time. Your family's worth this time. And when you, when you lay the food out in such a beautiful presentation, it does signal to the brain to calm the digestive system when you're eating, and it's all in all a good thing, okay? So really lovingly prepare your meals and also slow down. If you're shoveling food in, even if you've got a bite in your mouth and you're chewing, if you have your fork loaded and ready to go for the next bite, put it down, okay? Slow down. That's another thing. Please slow down. The third thing is to be able to replace negative self-talk. So like I said this morning, I was looking in the mirror and saw my face, and I immediately went, but I think before I got to the part, I realized, wow, my body is working. And it's working really hard to flush what I don't need to be hanging on to anymore. So when you can experience something called TMP, this is what we've been working on in my classes in yoga, it's the thought monitoring process. To recognize when you do have negative self-talk and to immediately switch it around, flip it, and think more encouragingly, supportively, and nurturing, okay? Nurture the self with thoughts. The fourth one is to spend time in nature. Notice how much time you're spending on electronics versus stepping outside, looking at the sky, taking a walk. If you live near a park, go check out the geese and the lake. Really, just get outside, even if it's 15, 20 minutes. Just get outside and enjoy nature. That is a tool that helps to build a healthy self-esteem. You hear me? The fifth one is to pamper yourself, to do something. And this is going to seem so silly to you, but pampering myself today was watching the Ellen show for 10 minutes and laughing, like in the middle of the day, to put everything down. Like I knew it was going to be on. I don't know when exactly it's on, but she's a person that makes me laugh, and I always love what she does. I don't even really know her show very well, but I know who she is. You all know who Ellen DeGeneres is, right? So I came home and just flipped on the TV just to see if she was on, and she was. And I got to sit there, and there was a part of me that felt really guilty, like, oh, God, it's the middle of the day, and what am I doing sitting here watching TV? I had been outside. I'd already exercised. I had already made myself a beautiful lunch, and this was something that I allowed myself to do, to pamper myself for 10 minutes to watch something that made me smile. So I know that kind of contradicts, I said get outside instead of getting on electronics, but just monitoring what you're watching, monitoring what you're doing, being more mindful of your actions, and how is it feeding you? How is it feeding your soul? And is it going to help you build your self-esteem? Move into a healthier body image? Is it going to help you look in the mirror, feel productive at the end of the day, and being able to rest easily? That's all. So you all got my video, the 7-minute sequence. Please be doing that every single day, okay? In addition to getting out and getting exercise, okay? In addition to doing your meditation every morning or every night. And I'm just going to keep adding on. I'm just going to keep layering this program as we go, okay? Slowly but surely. Last week was all about intention setting and meditation. This week, I want you to kick it. I want you to get some exercise, okay? Really get out there. And also, the other reason that I want you to get outside to a gym instead of inside in your basement is when we were talking about the gunas, okay? So those of you who missed the last class, please look in your manual, because we were talking about the gunas, which is our energies, our 3 energies, and what kind of environment lends itself to which guna for you, okay? Natural light coming into windows, that's sattvic energy, all right? Dark basements, that's tamasic energy. So we want to come to a place where we find balance in sattvic energy as much as possible, okay? Read through it so that those of you who were not in class do understand that you're with me. And we'll go over it a little bit. We'll review on Sunday. I look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Have a wonderful week. Mwah. Namaste.